guys, my name is Lisa Schmidt and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to Saturday in the Studio. Woohoo! I love Saturdays. They're my favorite day of the week. Although now that I've taken a little leave from school, it's a little different than it used to be, but I still like Saturdays because Dave's home. Anyway, I want to show you something that is absolutely amazing that Stampin' Up! Came out with, and I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. So I'm going to get started and show you right away this party alphabet dies and these party banner dies. Okay, they are fun, fun, fun. And you can see, I'm going to show you some different things you can do with them, but look how cute that is for you. How big are they? They are, I want to say 2.5 inches. Oh, the largest die, it says 2 15/16. Couldn't they have just made it a tad bigger and called it 3 inches?
Here, then it can fit on a 3-inch piece of paper.
Oh, I suppose. Here, they have cut out the die, so using the negative. And then look here, just a really fun banner. So I'm going to make 2 cards today. And then you're going to have to come back on Monday to see banners, some banners with them. All right. So I am using Petunia Pop, just using our standard half sheet. I didn't even show you the letters. I want to show you what I'm going to use mainly on this is I want to show you the, how could I not have them? I just have them. I know they're here. Well, here are the letters. Oh, they're right underneath here. They're big. So look how big this is. This is the container or the packaging is 10 and just over 10.5 inches. That's pretty big. Okay, so here are the alphabet dies, and I'm going to tell you what I did because they come kind of mixed up. I don't want to say, I mean, yeah, they're kind of mixed up compared to our alphabet, A through Z. They come mixed up. They also have some of these other letters, which are not, that we don't use, the Enye and some other things that I'm not familiar with, so I don't use these. So I put these in a bag, and then I just use washi tape to stick them on in the order I would know what they are, like A through Z, because if I didn't have them in this order and I had them the way they came, I would never know if I had them all. I could never know if I was missing one. So I just have A through Z, and then on the sides here I have an exclamation point. These are apostrophes. Not sure what that little V is. I think that's probably for foreign words as well, but I was like, that could be useful. And then these little dots. So these are the alphabet dies. Oh, they're amazing. And these are the banners. Okay, again, the biggest banner here is 7 inches by, I'm going to say 5, but nope, 5.5. 7 by 5.5. That's a good size banner. So first I'm going to show you, I want to just make a card using the littlest, the smallest of these banners. And I don't have magnetic sheets quite this large, so I just put washi tape over it to kind of hold it in place until I get one. If I get one, this seems to be working pretty well. So, all right, we are going to start, like I said, with our Petunia Pop. And I'm going to put on, layer on Bubble Bath. Because when you see the Designer Series paper I'm using, you'll be like, oh, I see why. So very pretty. So there's our Bubble Bath. I just like dropped it crooked. There we go. And then we're going to stamp on this white one. So I'm going to not put that on yet, but that's going to go there. I am going to use the With You in Mind. With You in Mind stamp set. It is current in the new catalog. And I'm going to need my little mat because I'm going to do the happy birthday. All right. What I'm using this little die for, this little one, is I made some banners. Banners might be a little big. I don't know. I made lots of banners. Let me pull them over here and then I'll show you what they're from. Maybe this would be better on a slimline card. I don't know what I was thinking. Wow, we got lots of space. But so maybe this is the smallest one. I just thought it was so sweet. So maybe I won't use solids. I will just use my little ones like this, or could I layer them? I could layer them. Anyway, we'll see. I'm probably just going to use 3 of them. I really liked this one though. So I'm going to go with this one and put that in the middle. put this on the side and put this on the other side. We'll see. Maybe this one's fine. Okay, so we're going to do some banners. So this happy birthday is going to sit down low because of the banners. And again, I think I'm going to try this on a slimline card. I think that would look really pretty. But maybe I can make the banners a little bit smaller. We'll see. So I'm just going to stamp this happy birthday down low right here. Happy birthday. I love birthdays. I love celebrating birthdays, other people's and mine. But mine's past. Okay, so let's just see. I'm wondering if I could cut them a little bit shorter. I'm going to try because, and I don't want to cut that flower. That's the closest one up. I'm just going to try cutting them just a little to give me a tiny bit more space. I'm just going to get to the top of that cone flower. And did someone say cone flower? Oh, that's what my class is for Stampin' Into Summer, coneflower. All right, so I don't know that I did too much with that, but it's still, isn't that sweet? I think it's really pretty. Okay, I'm going to pop them up because I can and because I want to. Now I'm wondering, you know what I'm going to do before I stick those on? I'm going to stick it on here because this gives me a little bit more space. So let me go ahead and put the card on here. Happy birthday. So cute. Do you want to know where this paper came from? I'm going to show you because it's so pretty. So the paper is from Florals in Bloom DSP. So it's this one right here, which is just so pretty. They're all so pretty. If you signed up for Stampin' Into Summer, we're using this one and we'll be using these flowers. So just super, super fun. And then look at all these colors that coordinate with it. So many different colors. But the paper I'm using, this paper right here is this right here, this one. So pretty. Love it, love it, love it. It's one of my favorites on there. Okay, now I'm ready to put my little banners on because then I think if we can get another one in there, maybe I'll just do the pink. If I can get another one in there, then if they don't, what am I trying to say? If we do this, then we don't need any string or anything like that. We're going to make it look like it's all attached. I kind of like it with all of them. I think the 3 is maybe too small. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start at one end with this, and I think I do want to pop them up. So let's just put a little bit of adhesive here, or not adhesive, dimensional. Stick a dimensional on that. Okay, and this one's going to go all the way to the edge of the pink. And then I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to work my way to the middle, and hopefully it'll work out, right? How are you on this Saturday? What are you doing? Let me know. Fill me in. You know I love to use these strips because then I just have a whole piece and I just keep going and I don't have to get little pieces and put them on. All right, so this one's going to go here all the way to the edge like that, to the pink edge. There we go. Yep, that looks good. And I'm just going to kind of tuck that pink under there and see. Tuck that one under there. Yep, I think I'm going to put the pink ones flat, just like that, and then put the other one up in the middle. I think that'll look cute. So just when I just looked at it right now, I was like, oh, that's cute. So it's kind of fun because these banners are huge. However, there are some cute little ones, this being the smallest, like I said. All right. Whoop. There we go. Tuck that under there as far as I can. And then I'm going to unstick this from the table because I thought I was going to pop all of them up, but that's okay. And I'm going to make a little Z like that. Let's pull that off. I'll put that back on my paper over there and pop this one up. Oh, what on earth? It is so cute. Okay, I did bring over my pink ribbon. I mean, I do have these other ones, which are cute too. I did, and you could, oh gosh, so many things run through my head right now. Like you could use it as a banner, not on this card, but like that. I am going to put a little bit right here and on the other side. This is, seeing what other ribbon I have. Yep, this is, I think this is Pretty in Pink and this is Bubble Bath, but that's okay. I'm going to go with it. Oh, you know what? no, I'm not going to go with it. I'm going to go with this instead. That will work. I'll make a little tassel on one end and on the other end. I think that'll be better. So I think, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to make 2 little loops here, 2 pieces folded over. I am going to tie it right here. This is all impromptu. I'm just like, whoa, how can I make that? Okay, let's make it. Let's do it. Be resourceful, right? Can we get that through? Yes, we can. I'll pull it all the way up to the top as much as I can. There we go. Because I'm going to fold that back probably a little bit and make it like a little tassel there. Cute. I like it. All right, now I want the other one to be, do we want it to be a little bit shorter? No, I don't think so. So let's make sure this one is the same. Now this is the twine that comes in the 5-pack, the Twine Essentials. I'm just going to do 2 again, like I just did. What a rainy week, huh? This week was insane, like just kept on raining. I guess we need the water, so that's good. But I just wanted to get out and get in the garden, and I could not with all the rain. I actually thought maybe I'll put on a rain suit and go out in the garden. Yeah, no, it was too cold. Okay, let's see if we can get that. We can always cut one or both to make them the same. So here we go. I'm pulling it up so it stays kind of near the top. There we go. All right, let's get these to be the same length. There we go. And we're going to stick them on. How cute are they? And then, like I said, I'm just going to tuck that behind it so you don't see it. Actually, I could just cut it off. I think I'll do that. And it looks like a little fringe on the top too. Don't you love crafting? I do. I bet you didn't even know that, right? All right. So stick that one there, little banner, and stick this one on the other side. Right there. Oops, right there. Come on. Oh, you know what? The glue dot's still on my finger. That's why. I was looking at the little mark on the paper, a little flower, thinking it was the glue dot. There we go. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't you love to get that in the mail? It's adorable. Okay, well, we're not done because I think we just need to do a little bit more on the inside because it's so cute. So inside, I am going to do the same layer. I don't ever do this, but I just thought, oh, with this card, it would be so pretty. And then I'm going to take a piece that I have already cut of the little designer series paper. Should I be able to find it right here? We'll see. Let's get this stuck on first, and then where is it? These dies are quite, oh, there it is, quite large. It's upside down, so I didn't see it. But I'm going to use that same paper, and I kind of wanted to put that on first, just in case it's too long. And I like to get this on, and then I can trim it to be the right size if it's not perfect. So I just thought, oh, that'd be pretty with a little, just a little bit of flower inside. And I'm going to go right up to the edge. I'm going to leave a little bit of edge on the bottom, just like that. And I usually, the reason I usually did purposely cut it just a tad long because I don't want it to be short. So there we go. All right, now I'm ready to stick this onto the bubble bath. And wouldn't that be a fun card to get? Oh, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Just kidding. Is it so cute? It is so cute. Look at that. All right. So there we have it. The happy birthday using the with you in mind. And one thing I really like about this is they're kind of big. I like that they're all a little bit large so that it takes up a lot of space. But how cute is that? What do you think? I love it. I love it. Dave doesn't have any commercials for you today, but I do have one more card I want to show you. And this one is using the negative of the letters. So let me move this aside, get rid of that ribbon. Okay, and I'm going to put my little die back because you know what happens if you don't put them back? Yep, you lose them, and that would be a bummer. So with these dies, I didn't even count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of the pennants. And then you've got these little corners if you wanted to make dots so you could, or so string can go through, or you could do these little circles so that string could go through. Either way. Sometimes I just staple them for time's sake. But all right, so we have one more card I want to make and show you. And it, like I said, it's using the reverse. I am going to use Strawberry Slush. Oh, I don't think I brought over the ink. Ruh-roh. Dave's not here, so I might have to run and get it. Strawberry Slush. And, oh, I don't want to run over and get the ink. Okay, maybe I'm just going to do it with Petunia Pop. That's not really what I want to do, but that's okay. You're going to get the idea because I don't really want to run over and get it. And maybe, who knows, maybe Petunia Pop will be great. So I'm going to grab my acrylic mat because I do not want, actually what I'm going to grab is this piece of paper. So this I die cut out high. Oh, is it? I don't know if it's backwards the way you're looking at, but high, and, or maybe I'm just seeing backwards, but I die cut this out of the background, or the piece that comes with your cardstock. So it comes with designer series paper. This one happens to be the Willow White. So then I can, my idea is to put it on here, and then I'm going to put some Strawberry Slush ribbon on it, which is right here, because I just got it and I want to use it. Ooh, look how pretty it is. It's got some like, it's kind of like linen. It's really soft. So I'm going to try to put this high. And I did try to make it straight on here, so it'd be easier to put on here. So I'm going to go over as far. Let's see, I can't see white on white. So let's do this. Oh, let's look this way. There we go. Right over, pretty close to that edge. I'm going to go in a little bit more. All right. I'm going to call that good. And I'm going to secure it with my little washi tape. I feel like I'm just like on a washi tape craze here because it holds it. So it works pretty well. Pop in the chat. What are you doing on this lovely Saturday? What do you have going on? So the way I made this, obviously, I don't want to ever assume, is I just took the H, put it here, took the I, set it here, and the exclamation, and ran it through the Big Shot, and ended up with this. So let's see what it's, let's see what it's going to look like. I'm going to go, like I said, with Petunia Pop, mostly because I don't want to go over and leave you with dead air. All right. And we know we want to rub off. Ooh. This is glossy, so that's why that's coming up a little different. My cardstock is not glossy. My cardstock is our regular cardstock, right? You could even do 2 colors. Wouldn't that be pretty? I would think that'd be fun. I'm going to go both directions, being careful not to raise that piece up. I feel like the darker or the more I get, maybe I'll do the tops and the bottoms like really dark, just for something to be different. I don't know. I have not tried this before. I saw it and I thought, oh, that's pretty. Kind of a cool way to use the dyes. And then we'll just get this light in the middle, lighter. That's kind of cool. All right, should we see what it looks like? Take off. Ooh, I like it already. Ta-da! How fun is that? Nice and clean and very, yeah, I just like that. You could also die cut the letters and then you could color them if you wanted them in different colors. So you could, so many possibilities, really, so many. Okay, we are going to, how's it going to look on Strawberry Slush? Meh, it's all right. It's okay. Maybe I won't completely finish it and it should go on Petunia Pop, but all I was thinking is you could do a ribbon there. That's really, I'm not going to finish it because I don't think these 2 colors go well together. And I'd rather either put this on Petunia Pop or redo it again in Strawberry Slush. But you get the idea. I was just thinking of tying around this one a little, not like that. Maybe put some bling on it. But the main thing I wanted to show you was how to do that. So super, super fun to be able to use these big dies. And really, you, like I said, you could do different colors. I'm going to try that sometime, like more of an, maybe an ombre. This sort of is like that. But anyway, I think that would be super, super fun. Like I said, Dave is not here, so let's see if we can do this. Up and down. Are we on up and down? I don't know. So hopefully, there we go. Oh, there we go. Wow, so many possibilities. All right, I'm just going to come to me. All right, friends, thanks for your patience on that. I hope that you enjoyed learning about how to use a little bit, just a tip of the iceberg on how to use these letters. I need you to come back on Monday because I'm going to make some banners and I'm going to like really use the letters more than just like this. Okay. All right. Have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday. So happy stamping, friends.